up and down, circles round and round through every town. I'm still searching for you. Must be out of bounds, cause I can't seem to find you. In between the lines, now I'm blue. I'm still searching for something that I might never find, but either way, good things take time. You my paperweight, always holding me down. I could blow away and never be found. I swear the other day you were saying my name. We were smoking outside, it was getting late. Had the car parked looking over the city like the street lights. Girl, you oh so pretty.
And what is going on, people? It's the Perspective Show. Back with your host, Dusty. It's been a couple months. Tell you the truth, I was on vacation for a couple weeks. I went down to Palm Springs and spent a couple days in San Diego. It was about the same temperature a couple months ago in San Diego than it was in Fairbanks, which is kind of remarkable, I thought. But anyways, this is episode, I want to say 59 or 60. So, I mean, we're getting up there to the 100 episode mark. You know what I mean? And I just can't be more blessed to have this type of platform to be able to speak and talk about the brand, about what I do. And I'll always be able to look back on these videos. You know what I mean? But the intro song was Searching for You. I just want to double check. I believe. Yep. Searching for You by the one and only Frankie Deluxe. He killed his performance at the Downtown Festival last weekend. It's June 23rd. It's about 11 p.m. I just shot like 10 minutes of film, and I realized that I plugged in my lights, but I didn't turn them on. So now I'm all lit up, and it's feeling a little more better in here. So the Downtown Festival was a great thing for us to have a booth. Shout out Frankie. Shout out the woman, or the girl, I mean, running it. The lady, I should say, running the festival. Y'all did a great job. And the show Frankie put on was phenomenal. It was one of the best sounding shows I've heard him do so far. And we sold a little bit of merch, and a lot of people wanted to try to win 2 free tickets to the upcoming show, the Dizzy Wright show. We got about like 20, 30 people that wanted tickets, and we sold the ticket too to this upcoming show. We got Dizzy Wright. He's a rapper coming out of Las Vegas, and he's excited for Alaska, you know what I mean? So we're gonna really put on a good show July 11th at the Oasis. Pull up 7 to, I want to say 10 or 12, whenever the show stops, you know. We're going to be getting down. Just pop on out. Tickets will be available at the doors. It's 21 up show, so make sure you're at least 21 plus. because if you aren't, you're getting rejected. And other than that, y'all probably noticed that I'm in a different like area than normal than my last podcast. And I moved my desk out of this room. I put my couch was over here in this bigger room. It was right over here. And I moved it against this wall where my desk was. And my desk is now out in that little room. And I like it out there. I got my speakers set up out there. And yeah, I got a new monitor too. I got rid of my 3-stack monitor. And I just got one solid curved screen monitor from Costco, an Acer. And I want to just see how that's going to do. I haven't turned it on yet. Yeah, I kind of got it when I got back about a couple months ago now from that trip. And I was up a good 5,000-6,000 in the market, and now pretty much flat. I tried to size up at the worst time in the market, and I didn't trade on vacation. And I've been checking in on the market every once in a while, but it's just such still low volatility. We are getting names popping up, like the oil names just ran a little bit, but now they're getting crushed. Oil's down 10% today. And just stuff like that has been running, but I've been really just hands off and trying to learn as much as I can before I should be looking at the camera before Jerome Powell drops his interest rates again. Once that happens, money will be flooding into the market, in the stock market. Everything is going to be ripping. And actually, I'll get into it now. Trump just announced ceasefire between Iran and Israel. It was a 12-day war that is going to be talked about for a long time, because Iran just agreed to it as well, between a ceasefire between them and Israel. We'll see what happens. This is the first day this has occurred, so we still have a lot of time to figure it out, what's going to happen. But it's already figured out, so I mean, I'm just nervous of it continuing, which is a possibility, but the ceasefire is a thing. So as of now, we got ceasefire, which is the first time, I believe, in a long time, since the 70s, and it should be a good chance for the world to enjoy this time of peace. Israel can enjoy a time of peace. Everyone can just kind of cool their jets now. That's kind of over, but we still have war going on out there with Russia and Ukraine. Let's not forget, they're now using North Korean troops. I don't want to use this whole podcast about political stuff. It's just kind of amazing the times we are in. I think has to be touched upon and spoken upon. You know what I mean? My lawn's looking so much better. I seeded it. I grabbed handfuls of seed and I was like spraying it out, like dishing it out on my lawn, and I laid down like a little bit of that topsoil, Miracle Grow stuff on out there, and honestly, it's starting to grow back like very, very good. It's filling in the holes, but there's still like a big patch, and it's kind of sad. Like, I wish I could have got it more better if I put more topsoil Miracle Grow on it, which I could. I still got like half a bag because I've been planting. Like, my first year of planting, it turned out to be a tremendous success. I should insert the video clips now, but I'm going to be shooting a Dusty in the Banks episode, TV show here soon, and I'm gonna go over my little work areas and my flowers. I'll definitely show y'all my flowers. The other week, last week, I left my water on for 4 hours. My sprinkler on for 4 hours. It was just going. And then, like, when I was at work, I told my coworker, yo, I hope I think my sprinkler's on. Like, I hope it's not on. And then it was on. I got home and it was on. I was like, oh, great. Like, I was in no rush, like, either. I thought it was off the whole time. But anyways, that's kind of my fault. The NHL and the NBA basketball and hockey leagues just wrapped up their playoffs, and the NHL was the same exact turnout of last playoffs NHL finals. The Florida Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers faced off, and the Edmonton Oilers lost again. Connor McDavid's in the locker room after saying, oh, Oilers are just too good of a team, which is true. The Florida Panthers acquired Brad Marchand from the Boston Bruins. Great player in the playoffs, really is a team player, looks out for the other boys on the ice, really gets in the corners deep when you needs him to, and gets pucks to the net, gets pucks deep, lays the body when you need to lay the body. They won. Congrats to the Florida Panthers. Yeah. Matthew Tkachuk was at the parade. I seen a video of him just getting lit at the parade in Florida. That's their captain, Matthew. But the basketball, Oklahoma City Thunder won against the Indiana Pacers, and Tyrese Halliburton blew out his calf like in the first quarter or second, I want to say, in the game 7. It was a game 7. It went all the way to a game. I didn't watch any of the games. I don't really watch basketball. I really love hockey. I watch hockey. And I've been getting a little into MLB, to tell you the truth. But the basketball, so Oklahoma City, Shea Alexander won the MVP. I don't even know. Shia won the MVP of the tournament, the playoffs, finals. And people call him a foul merchant. And there's a lot of allegations against him drawing fouls. And I don't watch enough to really have an opinion on that. If he is, he's doing it right because he won a NBA Finals and he's going to get sponsored for the rest of his life. So he's definitely a phenomenal athlete, and that's like the only person I really know on OKC. The dude who's big, Chet. His name's Chet. He's like 7 foot tall. He's also a very good player. They have him. Excuse me. That was really gross, and I apologize, but I'm not going to cut it out. I'm just keeping it because I'm 100% authentic. You know what I mean. What else do I got on my list of things to do? Oh, the downtown. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I touched on everything we needed to really touch on. The downtown festival was a hit. I could not believe the amount of people walking by. My boiler went off. It sounded like a car pulling up. But yeah, a non-stop stream of people for 12 hours at least that day at the downtown festival. And it was very good for me to experience the people like that, the community, and tell them what we got going on. I've never done anything like that in a long time. It was very outgoing, you know. I had to be outgoing, and I felt like it was good for me to do. It really taught me with that type of scenario, you only have a certain amount of time before you lose someone's attention. And then you got to make that time perfect. So they want to stick around for more time of their time. And it's all about what you say and how you say it, is what I found out. You really just want to interest them right away and keep them interested, is what I found out. And also I found out letting them react too. I was also talking too much, I felt like, and then I stopped talking so much and then letting them react and trying to really feed off how they were feeling. And that helped too. Like I've just never done anything like that in a long time, and it was really just I was understanding people's social cues. Really, I was just learning and trying to study people and how people think and act and work, and trying to my best way to sell them a product, trying to figure out how to keep their attention and how to sell, really, you know. It's kind of interesting. But like I said, I've been taking a little break from stocks, and it's been honestly nice. I've been trading for the last 4 years, and last year I made 20,000. This year I was up 5. Now I'm flat. We still got half the year left. Jerome Powell is yet to drop his interest rates. I believe we got another. We have another interest rate decision July 28th, end of July, and then another one in September. I think he's going to slowly start dropping them in July, or just a big drop, like, because he increased them the biggest ever. Like, so I was always imagining when he increased them the biggest ever in the shortest amount of time. I was expecting when he drops them, he's going to drop them the quickest ever in the quickest amount of time. So we'll see what happens with that. That's just my prediction, but he hasn't so far. He's slowly dropped them a little bit and then held. He's held these interest rates for so long. He needs to get fired. At this point, he needs to get canned. What else do we got? Yeah, other than that, hopefully we can just all come together as a community and the world come together and just love each other. Like, truthfully, we just need to put the fighting down and the war down and just enjoy, just enjoy. But I hope all y'all are having a great one out there, and I hope to see y'all next time on the Perspective Show. I'm gonna hit y'all with a episode next week on, let's say, Thursday. Next week on Thursday, I'll hit y'all with a new episode. Or this. I could do it this Thursday again. No, that's too long. Because today is Monday. Probably like next Monday. How about that? Every Monday night, dropping a podcast. Beginning of the week, a little weekly past week update and pre-week update. I'll be giving y'all, if you made it, I can't even talk. If you made it this far, click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And comment below what you think. It's like 11:30 at night. I've been up since 5:30 in the morning, and I'm about to get back into trading. Honestly, I just need to do it. Like, I've been studying so much that I just need to slowly get back into it, because I'm gonna start slow. I'm just waiting for the right market cycle. Really, but because I trade small caps. It's not like I trade big caps and the liquidity's there. It's just like I trade the smaller caps, and certain times there's no liquidity. Pickles wants me to come up to bed so bad. She's been whining up there for the last 30 minutes. If y'all hear like a whining, it's not you hear that? But anyways, I gotta get going to bed. I got an early day tomorrow. Yeah, peace.